button. And Bert and Jeremy are in the wrong spots.
Are they?
There, it's fixed. Problem solved. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. Well, we've made it. Here we are. We were having a lively conversation about Dragon Ball Z Kai. Right before we went live. Lots of fun. Spoilers, in Dragon Ball Z Kai, Snape does kill Dumbledore.
Yeah.
With bad dragon toys.
With
He
bad
gets him on
dragon
the top
toys.
rope.
Right
You
off
can't
the
stop
top.
him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would love to see Macho Man be a wizard.
No, it's got to be the dragon, the Macho Man mod for Skyrim, where all the dragons are Macho Man.
Okay.
Eerie.
I don't know
Next
if
time
you've
we play
seen this
DCC,
before.
I want to play a wizard, but that's Macho Man.
I don't see why you wouldn't. Just put everything into strength.
Just a wizard with a huge amount of
X-Crawl.
strength. And
Yeah.
Okay, when X-Crawl comes out, that's what it'll be. Do the caster class from
There
that
you go.
as Macho
Nice.
Man.
There's Horcruxes. Yeah.
All of the characters are based on famous professional wrestlers.
and you get a boost whenever
down
you
with that.
snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, shit.
Right. Sponsorship,
And money.
baby.
Money appears in your pocket when you do that.
Yeah. Probably a lot.
Yeah. That's it. Ah, shit. Anyway, we're here to do the thing. Hello, everyone. Griffin, I don't have an answer to that. But
Yes.
back in the old days, we did have a sponsorship that was a collaboration between Bush's Baked Beans and Bad Dragon, and the product line was called Bush's Worst. And it was Ashley's fucking yelling in the other room. She must be listening to me. It was an interesting. The bean textured toys was a little odd.
Hmm.
Ashley, hello.
Sir.
Yes.
No.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
And it was all
Anyway.
good until they sent the samples to Chuck's house. And then, Chuck slept on the couch for 2 weeks. And then that ended.
It's terrible.
At least the product was thoroughly tested.
It was. And they did make it like brown sugar and maple flavored.
Stop.
Anyway, let's play some Dungeon Crawl Classics. Last session, brought to you by Bush's Worst, was I was expecting Ashley to throw the door open again. That's a little disappointing. Last session, you all had a little camp out in a burnt out farmhouse outside of Thrustmaster that turned into a 2-hour-long fight. And it was
For our
great.
lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all headed into town, went to the shitty inn, and yeah, crashed the night. We'll pick up in the morning, back in Thrustmaster. Your delivery job is complete. You're in town. You can do what you want, whether you want to go talk to Toaster some more, or just head back to Milbourne to pick up your paycheck, or whatever else you got. Like, these people keep throwing jobs at you.
Yeah.
Non-fucking stop.
I think we need to get some armor for Donkey.
Yeah.
I agree.
Some
So-
barding.
Yeah,
That
so
wouldn't be a bad idea.
if you're wanting to pick up some barding for Donkey, the only smithy that you found so far in Haranshire, the overall area. Nice. There was the blacksmith in Milbourne. Of course, at the time, they're just like, yeah, we ain't selling you weapons. Like, not yet. You guys are sketchy. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But who knows? You've done some jobs. You've met some people. Maybe things will be
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
So, yeah, what do you all want to do?
I agree with this plan to get armor for the battle ass.
Mhm.
And on a greedy note, I want to put some spikes on my shield.
That's
Yeah.
very fair.
Well, like I know I collected some plates from the spotted scorpion. and I
Oh,
was gonna
that's
get those
right.
mounted
we even got the
mounted
tail
on my armor.
thingy.
yeah.
Yep.
We
Wanted
need to
make
go.
a shield out of it.
Yeah. So we should probably head back to Melbourne or Melbourne.
Yeah.
Millborn. Okay.
Yeah.
See if we can pawn off that poison gland to some
Also,
wizard.
Yes.
they have better food there than there is here.
Yes.
Incredible. Yes.
Cool with this plan.
Yeah. All right. You all can just hop back onto your little boat and paddle your way back to Melbourne. The journey is uneventful until you get about there where your token is. Now,
Oh no.
not eventful in a bad way, but as you're coming down the stream, you see Cooper there outside of his farm, the ranger who kind of helped you travel down the hogback. And as he kind of sees you, you hear him kind of whistle, start waving. He's waving you over, and he kind of heads out onto the dock right outside of his farm. Hey! Hey, you dicks!
Talking to you guys.
Either way,
I know. We gotta call ourselves the Swinging Dicks. Be a great party name.
it would be.
Might be confusing.
You need something investigated, you call these private dicks because you pay us commercially as a mercantile group. We're a private security firm with a private dicks. Swinging dicks. Because we swing. I don't know.
I won't argue with that.
People
Anyway,
don't let me name things.
I got some news back. I was going to head over to Melbourne later to talk to you all, but fuck, you're all here, so I'll just give you the news now.
Mm-hmm.
First off, no word on Geletith. Yeah, we'll, keep the ears open, see what the birds can find, but not a goddamn thing. Oleanne, down in the Thornwoods, never managed to track that orc group back to where they came, but she has come across a couple other small groups of orcs and bandits down in the Thornwood. But I think the thing might interest you the most from what you've told me is there was a group of pilgrims that's supposed to be traveling, supposed to be at Parlfray's Keep. They were supposed to arrive a day or two ago. They were traveling south, coming from the north, traveling south to Parlfray's Keep. Now, Parlfray's Keep, I'm going to move a circle for you. Hey, you dick. There it is. There's Parlfray's Keep. And they're saying this group of pilgrims was supposed to be... Why did it use white ink that day? Oh my gosh.
The tokens overheard what Jeremy was saying and wanted to beat him to the swinging dicks. Yeah.
That's fair. I just want to put a line so you can see the direction they were supposed to be coming. Lines. There it is. They were supposed to be coming from the north, heading south. They were due a couple days ago. No word from them. They did have a couple of armed guards with them. But, I figured if you're looking for people who are trying to kidnap people, that might be something you want to follow up on.
Yeah. Sure.
Very well.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Anyway, I got beats to plow. You all fun. And it goes back to work. So,
I'm confused. Is he going to beat him or plow him?
first one then the other.
reminds me of how confused I was whenever we first ran across Fudge Acres, plow into pleasure. I didn't understand that stand at the market.
That's fine.
And I didn't buy any of their product either.
Oh, you should have. It was delicious.
All right. Anyway.
We need an innuendo sticker.
We do. It just stays up on the screen, the entire screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an innuendo, but it's going up on the stream. There it is.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I'll leave it to you all. Do what you want to do. I'll take it from there.
Well, sounds like we're going to get some armor made. Shield bait for this nice piece of scale here. And then I think we should all go have a nice meal and something to drink.
Right. And then if these people are pilgrims, work with ties to the church, you know who's always got money?
And booze.
Unless they're, caught up in gambling, which, happens to the best of us.
Everybody. It's more common than you guys all know.
I believe you. I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you could develop a gambling problem meant that he had money to begin with.
There you go. These are all facts.
I'm like a goddamn scientist, following the facts.
Yeah, you
A gambling scientist.
Right.
Hey, you're like a holy person. Can we pay to be pre-forgiven for doing things wrong? Like a ticket system. Like if we bought 10 tickets and every time we do something wrong, we just tear one off and say, look, I've already paid for it.
Depends on who you're asking. That's. Are you talking about my God? He's pretty cool with it.
Nice.
Matter of fact, we can pay him right now.
Is there like a menu? Like so much for arson, so much for murder.
Just go get me some goats and get a real good one goes to him. God. Bit of a titan.
In payment, or is that one of the things we got to make atonements for? Never mind.
Innuendo.
All right. So, easy trip back to Millbourne. You show up. You're all familiar with the town. There is the...
Has anybody paid us yet?
So you can go back.
Yeah.
You can speak with your contact who met up with you at the Baron of Mutton. And yeah, he has money for you all that for the delivery. Let's see how much he's going to pay you. Oh my gosh, just tell me the money.
Tell me the money.
Tell me the money.
Definitely how that went.
Yes. Because I've totally seen that movie.
Yeah,
The guy. I don't think.
Certainly, yeah.
I want to say it was 15 gold each, but I want to confirm that because I don't want to short you all.
You should.
Wait, was that a joke on account of most of us are very tiny? Oh, you think you're a big man? Then you're gonna short us.
3 tiny men and another guy in a small boat.
Yeah.
I'd like to say 2 wee men, a tiny man.
That's it.
I gotta make sure people appreciate that extra inch.
Yeah, 15 gold each.
What they said before they arrested him.
Right.
All right, so yeah, you all turn in the job. He happily drops 15 gold into each of your hands.
Ooh.
And he warned you that, I'll probably have more work for you later on. You all did a great job of escorting that cargo down the river and then making it back here uneventful.
Nice.
Yeah, it was uneventful. That's definitely the word I would use.
Yeah.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all.
Just your average week of murdering orcs and fighting werebears and other
I
monstrosities.
guess we can hop over to the middle on that. That's where
Spotted scorpions.
a lot of scorpions.
Fight.
Watching a wizard nearly shit himself to death.
That's just a perk of the job.
Yeah.
I heard a cleric made someone do that once.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if you're all wanting to go talk to the smithy, you can see in this on the map, there is they call it Carmen Smithy. The main smith is a man named Wallwright. And then there's the other smithy by the name of Semarin. And these are the two that said that they would not sell to you before. So you don't want to go talk to them?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think we kind of have to for our battle, but
Yeah, you head in. Wallwright's there. Ah! That's you all.
Aye.
Yes, it's us.
it is true.
Tis true. What is this shit? Who the fuck talks like that?
Hey, he's a cleric.
Oh, shit. Sorry,
He's
Father.
one of them, right? So, just to show, right and proper company and all that.
We didn't even bring our wizard with us this time.
That's good. His face was fucked up.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
It's not just his face. Down to his
Anyway,
core.
I suppose you're all wanting access to some of the goods I sell.
It'd
And
certainly be
perhaps-
appreciated.
Well,
Perhaps some of your services.
I will just let you know that Gerald has vouched for you. So what the hell do you want? Oh, you didn't come through, Bert. What's that? Whatever you said, I didn't.
He just went up close and just said everything.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't know about everything.
Well, I know we've got a donkey what's been traveling with us, and there's been lots of orcs and other terrible things, and we'd like to get some barding for the beast, you see.
With pockets. He needs pockets too.
I can do that.
Probably wouldn't hate that.
I wouldn't mind purchasing a short sword. And also, how are you with working with studded leather and kind of attaching other things to it? And I pull out the plates that I was gonna have mounted onto the onto my armor.
I could probably do that. Yeah, that's workable.
All right.
I'll tell you what. And he starts looking at the battle ass. I can get you 2 options for this. I can put him in. Probably put him in scale. 160. I could also probably do just if you want some basic leather, some pouches and whatnot, lots of buckles and straps. I'd probably do
Gimp
60
mask.
for that one. Yeah, get
I was
mask.
gonna say bondage ass.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, on the one side, the leather is classic, but man, scale. It's pretty sweet.
It is. You can come up
Well,
with
how
more.
long will it take to do? I mean, can we pay some now and pay some later?
I'll take
When you're
payments.
ready.
That'll be fine.
Oh, all right, all right.
It'll probably. I've got plenty of material for scale currently, but getting it all formed together and fitted for the ass. Give me a week.
All right.
Yeah, we can earn some more money in that time. And also, I throw in my skill. Yeah, if that could be made into a shield.
I can can do that. I can do that. I tell you what, this thing's already in good shape. Turning this into a shield, I'll do it for 20.
All right. Well, I hand him 20.
Nice.
Well, guys, I've got 25 gold here to port to the battle ass. Anyone else?
Let me ask a real
to
quick.
start with.
I'm going to donate. I am.
Yeah.
Now, sir, imagine hypothetically if you frequently punch people in the face with your shield, right?
Yep.
But you wanted to make it all spiky, so it really messed him up proper.
Sure.
How much would that run a fella?
You're going to put spikes on a shield.
Right. Or it could be like, it could be blades or something like that. I just assume spikes just, I assume to be easier.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'll tell you what. I'll do... if you have the material for the spikes, I'll do it for 15. If you don't, 20.
Oh, I do. I've got various odds and ends, but I've also got this really cool stinger thingy.
That's kind of fucking cool. Okay.
I think that'd be fun. Just use that stinger as like the central.
As the spike? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 gold, and he will take your existing shield, and he will slap spikes onto it with that stinger as the
Right.
central.
All right, and then tell you what there, Gatsby. I'm going to toss 30 towards the battle ass. Because I respect what you're doing with him. You're teaching him right.
I can chip in some to the battle ass as well. I'll chip in 25.
Okay. And how much did you say, Jeremy? 35? Or 30?
30.
Okay. Colin, you throwing anything in?
How much did I make on that job?
15.
15. I could put in 5. That's all I can put in. I kind of have to pay off some people.
Okay, how much did you
Just
say?
85 towards it.
5?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that'll give him a down payment of 85, so that's more than half.
You can get the materials.
Ooh, excuse me.
And he has the scale already, so he's good. Sweeney, were you doing anything?
I bought like I said, I bought the short sword. I was going to have him mount some of those plates, and then I chipped in like 25 for
Okay.
the armor.
Let me get a price on the short sword for you.
7, I think.
It'll be whatever the book price is for that.
Yeah. That was 7.
Okay. Okay. And you're having him turn one of those scales into a shield as well?
No, having it some of the smaller ones mounted on the armor.
Okay. Oh shit, Griffin. Is that luck, rerolls, or trouble?
Ooh.
Of it all.
For the luck of it. Well, it's all luck then. I see that. I just need to read. Okay. So he'll start. The shields and everything, he'll need a couple of days. The barding will take longer, and he'll need a week.
So,
Yeah, we'll need a week to get the rest of the money anyway, so.
Yeah.
But I've got a backup shield.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. Getting luck plugged in. Okay, that should be right. Okay. So this leaves you all in I think they're dice goblins talking to you there, John.
yeah, I see that.
Okay. Yeah. So you have time. What do you all want to do? There is always things to do around town if you want. Maybe pick up a little odd job here or there to do some coins. You could ask around for other jobs or adventures you could do while you wait. Or there is word of the group of pilgrims that never arrived at Parlfray's keep.
How long would it take for us to get to Parlfray's keep?
On the boat. So if you hop back to the Haranshire map, it's a little over a day between Harleton and Thrustmaster, but that's by river. Let's see. Oh, it's less than a day. And then heading out to the keep, you're looking, day and a half travel.
Could maybe go to the keep, you think? I mean, eats up some of the time that we're going to be away, or that we're waiting for things.
I agree with that.
Sure.
I mean, if we just sit around here, drinking or whatever, we're just going to spend more money.
Agreed.
Okay.
I need not to do that.
All right. Oh, snap. Goblin Cave TV. Thanks for that raid. That is fantastic. All right. Yeah, so you all pile in. And heading back down the river then. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's see here. Alex, go ahead and roll me a d6, man.
All right.
Did it roll? Or are you still working on it?
Got a 1.
Okay. Yeah, uneventful trip back down the river. Very boring. You pass
I'll take
by
it.
Cooper's farm again, through the redwoods, dock back at Thrustmaster, and then it's just a couple of hours walk to Parlfray's keep.
One of these times you're going to get like the river kraken on this boat trip.
I keep waiting for it.
The river demon has arrived.
Hooray!
It's time to sin. What?
Okay.
Nice.
Anything you guys want to do in Thrustmaster before you head to Parlfray's keep?
Load up on provisions again.
Sure.
Top off the arrows.
Sure. Not a problem. They do have a Fletcher in Thrustmaster, so whatever the cost is in book, you can certainly just restock there on it. So, as you're all making your way, it's fairly early in the day at this point. You maybe spent the night on your boat or whatnot. Sadly, the battle ass needed to stay behind in Milbourne for getting fitted for that barding. But you see, as you're walking in the direction of Parlfray's keep, right on the edge of the half-cut hills, you see just a man standing there, kind of looking up at a tree, occasionally kind of swiping at a few low leaves here and there. You're all probably a ways out still. You can kind of see him in the distance a little bit. What do you want to do?
Look and see what the hell's up in that tree.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence test.
Oh, about that.
All around?
I'll take
whoever
a
wants
look.
to look up in the tree, go for it.
I got a 10. I'm smart.
And you said it was intelligence?
Yeah.
Wow. Even a broken
3.
clock.
What tree?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Took a
Rolled an
15.
18, got a 17.
Nice.
SMRT.
Okay. So, let's see here. Oh, some of you did really good. Gadsby, not so much. But the rest of you would see is there is a young man, looks to be, middle of his teenage years, very nicely dressed, up in this tree, clinging for dear life. Looks like he might be asleep. You're not sure. He's not really moving. What do y'all want to do?
I guess I'll walk up to the other guy who's swatting at the tree.
Yeah.
What you doing?
And he turns, and you can see he's very clearly not alive.
Oh,
And he fucking lunges
Well.
at you.
Awesome.
Wait a minute.
That's just wonderful.
that was awesome.
Look, I don't want to say better you than me, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That is a 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
3 points of damage.
Rude. Buy me dinner first.
Yeah, as he just fucking leans right in and takes a bite right on the top of your head.
Ow.
oh, come on, you weren't using it for nothing, anyways.
That's where I steer all my good looks.
Let's get some tokens out here. We'll do.
I stand by my point. I don't understand what people say halflings look so cute. You don't even have beards.
Excuse me.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I see some scruff there, but come
Go ahead
on.
and roll initiative. No pressure here, but the zombie did roll a natural 2, and with his modifier, it turned into a -2.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm impressed.
Some skill right there.
I got a 3. Oh.
Go into there. Bam.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
All right, Colin, you knocked it out of the park. Yeah, all of a sudden you see this zombie fucking spin around and bite Sweeney right on the forehead.
I don't even think, and it's just one of them, right?
Just a single zombie.
Yeah, I think I'm just charging in and trying to hit him with my mace. I'd be able to make an attack with that.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. That's not what I needed.
You
So
grip your mace, you charge out in holy fury, and you fucking charge in, and your foot gets caught on a root, and you just fucking face plant. Also, terrible news there, man. You lose all your fleeting luck.
yeah. It's a mixture of like kitchen sink noises and Tom and Jerry screaming. Yo!
Nice. Sweeney, what do you got?
What do I got? I got a short sword and a hand axe for this guy.
Okay.
That's what I got.
I'll tell you what, 17's a hit.
Okay.
4 damage.
Another 4.
17 is also a hit for another 4 damage.
Don't bite people.
Gadsby, you're up, man.
Okay, since people are in melee with it, I'm going to attack it with my 2 short swords. And let me see if
Nice.
this works. I take the box and make it untrained, so it should roll a d16 instead of a d20,
Okay.
which is what my 2 attacks are. So, first one,
That's a fumble.
that's not good.
Yeah.
You fall and trip, wasting this action. Your opponent
Somehow,
must use an action to stand next round. Okay.
You're running in hard and fast, and Colin's still trying to get up, and you just tumble right over Colin.
Do I get my second attack, or does that end it?
You have to use an action to stand next round. Now, you have 2 actions. So I would allow you to use your second action to stand.
Well, no, I don't have 2 actions. I have 2 attacks. I don't have 2 actions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say probably that's it.
Yeah.
Whop, whop, whop.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
trip.
And you lose all your fleeting luck, too, because you fumbled. Farbauti, the foe in this fight certainly seems to be the ground more than the zombie. What are you going to do, man?
The fuck are you all doing? Well, I don't want this other little bastard trying to chew on me in the middle of the night, so I'm going to knock this zombie's teeth out. That'll be my my D die.
Okay.
Okay, so go smash him.
That is a fantastic hit. I'm going to tell you 14 fucking damage. You hit this thing right in the fucking mouth.
Stop biting people.
The fucking head comes off like a fucking like little like Warhammer cozy. How like you see like golfers put socks over the golf head. You just got a fucking zombie head like stretched out over your Warhammer's head, and it's still like trying to gnaw at the haft of your hammer a little bit, but the body just collapses.
I'll use my shield attack action to then just like be smashing it off of my Warhammers. Stop. No, don't bite my hammer either. That's weird. Stop making this weird.
Won't even make you roll for it. Yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm just going to stare real hard at my little companion.
What?
Nothing.
What?
For
John?
now.
Okay.
You look tasty.
Go and give me a fortitude save, John.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh, you did good. Okay. As you
I'm
hear
sturdy.
from up in the tree. Whoa, man, like, you murdered the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do.
I see.
But in a
that.
good way.
Okay.
And who are you and why are you up in a tree? Well, I can guess why you're up in a tree, but who are you and why are you here?
Oh, my name's Landon. And like he very unceremoniously like climbs down the tree. And just collapses right on his ass. Like, shit, that hurt, man. And like this dude's wearing like fine silks and like really like nobility dress. Like I was out like patrolling the grounds and stuff, and this really angry fucking dude like he came up and like was trying to bite me and like trying to like grab on my junk and stuff. So like I fucking ran and like hid in that tree, and I kind of fell asleep. What are you all
It's
up
a
to?
zombie. Well,
Oh,
we heard there was pilgrims heading this way, and we just want to make sure they got here safely.
oh yeah,
And,
my dad keeps talking about them.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
That's a zombie.
Oh,
see
shit.
how he was rotten like that? He was
Yeah?
already dead.
Oh, I thought he
seem
was
to be an
just
issue
like
around here.
one of them like peasants or something, man. Like just smelly and dirty and like hungry, and like no one ever taught him how to like read or speak or like not bite people.
Can I check the body to see if they're like who they are or like what kind of person they are?
You give me an intelligence test there, man. Actually, you know what? As a cleric, you're healy. I'll say you can give me a wisdom test. Or personality.
Personality.
Too many systems.
Ew.
10. This body is... It looks like this person's been dead for a long time. But it
Okay.
also, you know, they're very dried out, kind of sunken cheeks and everything. They are wearing pretty decent clothing. It seems to have held up. but it definitely looks old, kind of moldy. It's got this real funk to them.
Okay, so this might be some rich folk
Kinda.
around these areas, not the actual pilgrimage. What's going on? Okay, that's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Colin, could you make with the magic fingers?
Oh, you're
What?
talking
Oh,
to
yeah.
him, not me. Like magic fingers. Like we have servants for that.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Alex, you did real bad.
Oh my goodness. He must defer to all the characters and creatures that they were his superiors. He damn near already does that.
Wait, did you roll a natural 1 or? Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm just making sure it was that.
Oh, rough.
I might not have any more spellcasting.
Well, I mean, your disapproval range did increase. But
That's the first time it's even increased.
yeah, so you would be at a failure of 2 now.
Mm.
But, you know, as long as you suck up to everyone else and everything else you meet for the rest of the day, you'll be okay.
No, I can do
Yeah.
that. I can do that.
You know, I've got to wonder if we're saying that this here zombie had pretty nice clothes on. We got a place with a river, like a higher water level and whatnot. Is there possibly you got a them there mausoleums or whatnot near where you live there?
Oh, yeah. Like in the hills, man. Like,
I don't know.
all the old crypts are there. Like, back in my great-great-great-great-granddaddy's age, like, he had the giants, like, build them and stuff.
That's right. Like there's giants over in them hills over there.
Yeah, man, there's giants in them hills.
Wait, your great great granddaddy was able to tell giants what to do.
Yeah, like, he, like, paid them and stuff.
Well, if you've got the dead walking out of your mausoleum, it sounds like they need to be repaired. And if you don't have any giants on order, I am a dwarven stonemason. So
Oh,
just saying, I'm for hire.
okay. Well,
You know, and that just shows sloppy workmanship. I mean, mausoleums are supposed to put the dead to rest, and they ain't
Right.
resting. I think you've got some really bad construction there.
And the fortunate thing is, we're a combined utility function. Not only can we handle your masonry, we also provide security. We're a total
Oh, wow.
service
Like,
package.
total
And we're open for
package.
hire.
You get what?
We're totally we're
Oh.
open for business. So I mean, if you want to hire us, that'd be great.
Well, I think that might be okay. You got to talk to my dad, though, because, like,
Sure.
he said I'm not allowed to hire people anymore.
Oh, what happened the last time?
Well, you know, like, when you poo and, like, then you have to have the servant come in and, like, clean you off with, like, the, you know, the water and the rag and the stick and stuff. But, like,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't like having to wait that long. So I hired some more servants to just wait inside the John and just clean it as it happens, man.
Huh.
And Dad was pretty mad about that.
Yeah, I bet he was.
He said I was throwing money down the shitter.
Were you actually throwing money down the shitter?
How else are you supposed to pay him?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because they were down in there
Yeah.
cleaning while you went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you sat down and
And then
like,
you sprinkle the coins in. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can see the reasoning behind that.
yeah. Well, that and, you know, the small fleet of, you know,
No, so we're clear. When he
Ladies.
said we were the total package, we don't do that.
Yeah. Not a fan of that one.
I'd do it.
Mostly on account, we don't want to upset your father, you see.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. Like, he's a nice guy, except for when he's not a nice guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Same as us. We're super friendly until the time comes that we have to not be.
Yeah. Right
Like
now
that
he's
chap
kind
there.
of mad, but that's all right. You all want to talk to him? Like, I can take you to him.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, sure, why
Right.
not?
Well, yeah, let's. You probably need to rebury this one, right? I mean, he's something. If he was buried in your crypts, maybe he was a great uncle or something.
Maybe, but like, how would you even do that?
You rope it and just drag it with the battle axe.
Battle ass
The
isn't there.
battle axe in here.
Oh, that's right. Oh. Oh well. Maybe just the head. You don't need the whole body to be in the crypt, right? I mean,
Well, about
distinguishing
that.
feature.
Hey,
Yeah.
I sent most of it over that way.
It was kind of
Oh.
neat looking, a little gross. It was like that time that like the jugglers came and like they were juggling axes and like we thought it would be fun to like make it a little spicier, so we started throwing like fruits up in there and like one of them like missed a little bit and like it was bad. Like yeah. The Jugglers
Right.
Union, they just recently lifted the ban from performing for us.
They've been on strike for a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's no crusty jugglers here. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Definitely not.
what's got your dad up in a pinch, though? Like, I don't want to come in there, like, if he's having a hard time, cause him no trouble. So maybe if we know what's bothering him before we go off on our services, we'll know not to, like, put him off or nothing. We want to be
Oh.
respectful, right?
Yeah, no, he's just mad that the pilgrims, like, there were priests in there that were supposed to, like, come and, like, help out, and, like, they didn't show up.
When were they supposed to get here?
Like, 3 days ago?
Well, maybe we could go and look for the pilgrims.
That would be cool.
We actually have a priest amongst us, to show our legitimacy.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, like, where's your carriage at? I can take you back there to the castle and you can talk to my dad.
We decided to walk because it's been a really nice day.
Oh.
Keeps us fit.
Yeah.
You don't go knocking zombie heads off like that by fucking sitting around. You gotta get your steps in every day.
Oh. All right.
I see that you're an expert at climbing trees.
Yeah.
You keep climbing trees like that every day, you'll be knocking heads in no time, I promise.
Okay.
I actually have a training regimen I've been working on. I'd be glad to sell you the routine.
He has a whole course. It's
Oh,
worth
wow. I'd be interested.
It's
like,
a tiered course, you see.
is it very
Work-
expensive?
It forms a pyramid at the very top. That's why it's really good.
Like, as long as it's not super expensive, like, I could pay for it now. I've got a little bit of pocket money on me.
The first lesson's free.
Oh, nice.
Now just let him swing the hammer at the tree. I see a diamond in the rough here. Just watching him be crappy of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I see
He can barely pick it up. Like, it's that whole
I can
body,
see
like,
that
yeah.
you're a man of refined nature, and I respect that. But the hips don't lie, and I see a lot of power in them hips there.
Nice. I always like thought it would be really cool to grow up to be an adventurer. Like
Right.
go and like fight monsters and like rescue princesses and like marry them and inherit their father's lands and then like go fight more monsters and marry more princesses.
I could guess see the allure of that. Sure.
Yeah. Well, nice.
Yeah.
Taking the land thing kind of, you know what? Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Okay. Well, I guess if we got to walk, like, let's go.
Right.
Sure enough, he loses his way quite a few times. Maybe you all have to correct him every once in a while. But yeah, eventually he takes you to this very large, nice-looking keep built right into the, the foothills, the rising parts of the half-cut hills. Yeah, it's a nice place. There's a good number of guards patrolling the grounds, but you're with them give you any trouble. In fact, most of the guards tend to seem like they're kind of like trying to avoid eye contact with this kid.
So I'm just gonna kind of lean into my companions here and just whisper. So they've got all these guards, yet they have a bit of a zombie problem with their mausoleum. It's just weird. Unless they're terrible guards.
Or
Maybe
you
they got
just
rules against
maybe you
it? I
don't tend
know.
to send patrols around the mausoleum. Like it's
Yeah,
dead
like
there.
they keep people from coming in, but they let the dead out.
Yeah. Normally
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
expect things to come walking out of there.
It's true. It's true. But if you're aware, I don't know.
I mean, it could be part of the contractual thing, right? You know, protected against living things only. And like we don't do
yeah.
that.
Maybe, they weren't-
That's
maybe
probably what it
we're bringing a priest in his presence when he's really hoping for a priest. B, we're willing to help investigate the people he's really wanting to show up. And C, we've possibly got new information he didn't know about beforehand. And
I like-
D, we've got a training regimen we want to sell.
Yeah, I like all the things that you said.
I love money.
Money's good. Money's always good.
I like that Coffee Streambot keeps trying to post shit in the chat.
Oh, I just thought that was like a fan of Kofi Kingston or something. He's amazing.
Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, anyway. Dude's leading you in. And eventually he takes you into this huge chamber and like setting up on this throne as this kind of, you know, older looking dude. Kind of heavy set, wearing like fancy, like gold trimmed silk robes and stuff. He's got a handful of servants, 5 or 6 people, like a couple are fanning him, some are feeding him grapes, other ones just got like a jug of fucking wine. He keeps refilling the goblet.
Does
And
he look like Dom DeLuise?
he looks exactly like Don DeLuise,
Okay.
yeah. And yeah, as you're kind of approaching, Lan is like, all right, like, just like hang back a little bit and like I'll go introduce you.
Sounds like a plan.
He's like, dear sire, father guy. And his dad is just like, God damn it.
He's on the
man."
outs with his dad. You don't talk like that to your dad normally. I think you really screwed up something.
What the fuck is it that you want now? How are you out of your tower? I keep locking the door and you keep getting out. Oh, it's fine, Dad. Like, I was going on patrol and like protecting everything and like, you know, just being helpful. And like these people here, they saved me from like this ravenous like peasant. And so like they said they could like train us to like fight good, and like one of them's like a priest or something, like he could like bless our food or something. I'm not quite sure, but
Time to time.
yeah, so I figured I'd bring them to you. Oh, and they kept asking about like those pilgrims that like you were supposed to like that were supposed to show up and never did. And he's like, fucking Christ, god damn it. Landed for the last time. You are not a guard. You're barely smart enough to walk, let alone fight. But if one's a priest, that you may not have fucked up too bad this time. Now, I just go to your room and have the servants wash your hands and feet, because you look like you might have touched something dirty. Fine, and he storms off. Excuse me, everyone. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Lord Parlfray. You've come at a very fortuitous time. Brave bandit adventurers such as you, well, even though you're quite diminutive in size, but it's the motion of the ocean and all of that. One of you's the priest, and he kind of looks over and he stops at you, Sweeney. Oh,
And I'm pointing at Colin.
Wait, hello, Father.
Hey.
It's very good you're here. The priests that I paid to have show up, they never did. So I am in need of your service immediately.
Okay.
We have a slight undead problem.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to do some renovations and expand the indoor swimming pool, and we accidentally broke through some old crypts, and they were cursed, protective spells and whatnot, and because of that, all the dead inside animated and have been running amok.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So, if you head down there and you do your priestly blessing and expel the curse, I will gladly pay you
Okay.
money.
Oh, no. All right.
Not just exposure. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more than just exposure.
I will need to talk with my comrades, but I think we could do this. But let me talk with them first.
Very well.
All right. So how much money are we going to steal from this guy?
You mean legally contract?
You are right. Okay, so we're cool with this. We're cool with the zombies. All right.
I think it's kind of, like bad fiscal planning if we charge for just, the job as a whole. I think we do it per corpse.
Yeah. I am down for this. I can't go today though.
Oh,
because my magic kind of turned off. I have all my magic in my savings account, and it takes like 2 to 3 days to move it over.
the transfer. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, and
So, yeah.
the thing was, you have a very personable son, and he was very hospitable, and our priest did everything in his power to make sure that your son did not come to harm. He did have to call upon powers beyond his own. It was the right thing to do, but it was taxing. No wrong done by your son. Of course, he's clearly a majestic creature.
No, he's a complete fucking moron. Like, listen, this kid has been, I don't know, the doctors that I brought in when he was younger said that he's adhere him to a strict diet and he will become the smartest, strongest man you've ever seen. And I think they were complete quacks because it didn't do any good. Do you know how long it took me to find that much lead and have it infused with all of his food?
Yeah.
And I swear it made him dumber.
Huh.
It might have.
He's great at climbing trees.
That'll be
And
the
swinging
first.
Hammers.
That'll also be a first. Well, of course,
I
never
did get him
told
to
you.
swing a hammer. It was awkward, but I got him to finally get a full swing in.
That boy. One time he paid servants to climb in the toilet so he could shit on them.
Yeah, he told us.
He
about that.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he tell you what he did for my 45th birthday?
No.
He hired, and I shit you not, a
'Cause we don't work
small
for him.
army of prostitutes.
Yeah.
Small army.
300 to 400.
Oh.
He gave them weaponry.
It cost
happened?
me so much money. And you want to know why it was so terrible?
Why?
Because he thought that my ex-wife, his third stepmother, would be just fine with it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that probably did cause some
Right.
trouble, huh?
That
Yes.
would cause some issues.
Doesn't help.
Reminds me of my second wife.
Martha. I think some of them are your cousins or sisters
No, they're
This
a whore
kid's a fucking
army.
idiot.
their dual purpose.
Anyway,
Just so that we know how to avoid them, what was your name again? The contact?
Yes,
this
avoiding
an
them
army
is quite
station
good.
somewhere?
I'll have one of my scribes draw up a list of all their information.
More
so you can
importantly,
avoid
what
them.
town had 400 for hire?
I do not know. Not locally.
He had to outsource.
Well, I mean,
I saw
that
them.
means
He chartered at least 8 boats.
I mean, that is some impressive coordination
hope
on
they
his
were
part.
big
I will
boats.
say that.
It was the
man.
smartest and dumbest thing he's ever done.
Logistically, it was great, just not for a good
I did
purpose.
end up meeting my 6th wife there, though, so it wasn't all terrible.
Let's see, peaks and valleys.
It's-
Wait, that sounded wrong. Okay.
yeah.
So,
Anyway, well, priest, if you're needing a recovery for a little bit, we certainly can put you up in one of our guest rooms. And in the morning, if you can go and you can expel all the...
Yeah. Lay them to rest peacefully.
There you go. How are you all at negotiations?
Oh, wonderful.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Good. I might have more work for you depending on how this whole zombie thing goes.
Great.
As I mentioned, we're renovating the pool, expanding it. And it's coming along fine, but having a pool that size just isn't cool enough unless I can say giants made it.
That
Right.
does make sense.
So I might have a job where I'll have you go and negotiate with the giants and see if they can do some day labor on it or something like that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
That'll be
You're
all
pretty good negotiators.
Yeah.
right. Anyway. Yes,
Or if push comes to shove, I actually happen to be a mason myself. When I know how to make something pass as giant work.
Ooh.
If that's really what you need.
Yeah, that's worth knowing. That is worth knowing indeed. I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna go up and check with the giants. Hey, did you build this man's pool?
Nope.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think it's probably better that you all made your way here than that no good group of pilgrims that couldn't even make it.
I mean, thoughts and prayers for them, right? But we will take care of you.
So they never made it here.
Yes. I hired them. They were supposed to arrive 3 days ago. And they never showed up. That's what I get for putting in a down payment.
Is there any raiders or?
Well, I mean, I
raiding
don't
goblin
know of any
hordes?
arcs that we have lost around the area. But there have been rumors of bandit groups attacking and pillaging and kidnapping. But they don't get this far.
Well, in fairness, you paid them a down payment, which means they took on the responsibility of their own security. But we're here right now in front of your grace, and you need assistance. And who are we to deny you the help you need?
That's absolutely
I
fair.
agree with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll have the servants get some rooms for you. Dinner will be ready in a few hours. What's your preference for nightcaps? What is it?
Wool.
No, I'm sorry, you silly, dumb little peasants. What kind of alcohol is it that you drink before bed to lull you into slumber?
Oh.
The expensive kind.
Is there any other?
Yeah. My man.
Only for those that don't know how
Pretty
to
sure
live
do a good
properly.
brandy myself.
Brandy, I can do brandy.
Brandy sounds good.
Very well.
Agreed.
You're all, well, you two are quite small and you're average sized and you're short but stout. What are you thinking? 2 to 3 bottles each?
Yeah.
We'll make do
That
with
sounds
that.
about right.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't want to intrude.
Yeah.
2 to 3 will do. I mean, I go through 6 a night myself.
Jeez.
A man's got to keep his vigor.
You do have to keep the vigor.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Was this a family tradition? Because I'm thinking those corpses are probably pretty well pickled.
I mean,
Ooh.
it was, yes. My father, before he died at the ripe old age of 58, he usually drank 7 or 8 a night. And then 7 or 8 in the morning.
Oh.
Ooh, man of talent.
Yes, man of talent. But in his later years, his throat started going out. Like, he couldn't. So, we brought in the best medical aides and professionals from the entire area. And they came up with a fun new way for him to consume his nightly brandy. And he used that until he died. Have you ever heard of the strange medical, it was far distant lands, called boofing?
Damn it. God damn it.
What is this boofing? You have to understand, I lived literally in a cave for a long time, like
What?
far underground.
It's
It's dark magic.
They get a hose,
Right.
and they lather that hose up in grease, and on the other end of the hose
Okay.
is a large funnel. And they hang the
I'm
funnel up
liking
high,
where this is going. Sounds good.
and you lay on your stomach, and they
Okay.
feed the hose up your butt. And then they just pour the brandy right in.
I can understand it.
But do you taste it?
He said he did.
Oh, okay. Well,
They do say you can technically taste stuff through your butt. Just throwing that out there, guys.
I mean, he does work for the Lord himself.
Again.
Who might argue?
No wonder
as Gadsby
my
pointed
mouth
out
tastes
in the
like shit
chat,
in the morning.
why, why does the priest seem to have quite thorough knowledge about this subject?
It's all the medical training. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
all the medical training.
Yeah, it's Health 101.
I mean, if you
Oh.
want, I still have a few of those funnel hoses and plenty of grease. I can have the servants come by.
Good. I'm good with the glass, but thank you.
Very well. I prefer a glass myself.
Maybe a nice cigar or two, that would be great.
Oh, that's
some
not a
pipe weed.
problem. Very well. Anyway, I am late for my mid-afternoon paddling. I will meet up with you all at dinner. The servants will show you to your rooms.
Yeah, thanks. He did say paddling, right?
Right.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, making sure.
So, I am sure we're all familiar with the concept of a meal ticket, right?
Oh, yes.
I like this place. I mean, we've got to go back for the battle ass at some point, but
And I'll also say at some point we should probably go look for those pilgrims, just because that might give us a
Yeah.
clue on some of the other shit going on. But
yeah, sure.
I mean, where is Pitchfork? Oh, did we leave him with the ass?
And it'll all work out
Okay,
the way it does for heroes such as ourselves.
that's true.
So,
Wait, we're heroes?
Of course we are.
Oh,
If we
okay.
keep winning, that makes us the heroes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's how that goes.
Because the one that lives tells the story. The one that tells the story is the hero.
it's true. So several servants will show you to your rooms. You're in the guest wing. Big, luxurious, built-in hot tub. Yeah, and pretty much they're just like, dinner's at 6. We'll send someone to alert you. Did you pack your own bibs, or would you like us to provide some for you?
I'll have the house bibs, please.
Yes, very good. We'll have them ready for you at dinner. And yeah, you each have your own room, and each of these rooms is like house-sized. Like, it's got multiple bedrooms in it. It's got like its own little bathroom and like everything. Like each one of these rooms, and you each have your own, is fucking huge. Decked out, fucking decorations, fine paintings, like silver candlesticks, shit like that.
I spend a not insignificant amount of time jumping on the bed.
Sure.
And then I go investigate whatever this hot tub is. And then once I discover what it is, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, it's just a large, like they took a big chunk of marble and like carved out this huge bowl. There's some series of copper pipes going underneath a small little like wood burning stove. And there's just a couple of servants that are just there all the time, just working these little bellows, putting some more wood in, just keeping the water the perfect, you know, hot tub temperature, whatever that is, because I don't trust hot tubs. So yeah, you climb in, and it is hot, and it's relaxing, and it's
Do you
wonderful.
trust them?
Yeah, you should never trust hot tubs. They're like a big hot pot
Tub?
of boiling bacteria.
Okay, true. Okay,
Did you ever watch
that is
Orange is
true.
the New Black?
No,
The
but
one
a
fucking prison
public hot
guard
tubs are
lost his leg
disgusting.
to a hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
He had a
Yeah,
little cut,
okay.
it got infected, they had to take his leg off.
Yeah, public hot tubs are disgusting because people go into those directly after sweating.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, I'm just looking what silverware or anything else is money that I might be able to fit into my pockets.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence test.
Intelligence, you say?
Intelligence.
Hey,
15. You find altogether enough like silver and gold and like enough that you can, you know, probably cram your bag uncomfortably full. Altogether, it's probably like 150 gold worth of
right.
fucking.
So for now, so he's not slowed down or accused of thievery. He's just gonna just put it all in one convenient location that he can just quickly throw a bedcloth over.
Sure. Absolutely.
As I'm having my enjoying my hot tub, I will chat with the staff and just be like, so what's it like, you know, living here, working here? How are things outside if you get outside?
Well, the staff that you're talking to, they're like, it's wonderful. It's great. It's just the lords are so kind and generous to us. You can tell that they're definitely being a little dodgy. You can press it if you want. If you will, eventually I will call for a personality test. They're like, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
They're kind and generous and just, and they are diligent
Absolutely.
and fair
Pushing
with
it.
their taxations of Thrustmaster.
I got a 10.
Okay, we got some banked rerolls if you want to use one.
Yeah, I'll use a bank reroll. Why not? Or actually, you know what? I got fleeting luck left. Let me
Yeah,
spend
throw
some fleeting luck
at
on
it.
that. I'll spend 3. That'll get me up to a 16.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, plenty good. So you schmooze a little bit, you get them to kind of drop their guard. Well, honestly, the Lord and his family are just complete idiots. And they don't bother recognize, like, they're like servant blind. It means that they really are incapable of telling one of us apart from the other. So the keep here's got roughly 50 jobs, right? And there's about 250 of us living here. And yeah, we just rotate. We all have to work maybe once every other week. And they don't count so good, so we're each getting a very comfortable living wage. Oh, it's very good. The guard duty is very nice. Leisurely walks on the ground. Fantastic coffee bar. Very enjoyable.
So overall, you're all happy here,
Yes,
more or less. Okay.
yes.
All right, just checking.
I came here in my youth, and I met my wife here, and, you know, when I get a little older, I intend to retire here.
Fair enough.
I'm only a few years away from it. These people are insanely rich.
I see that. Is there an heir besides Landon?
Just Landon at this time.
Okay.
His other offspring, there's an old saying among the Parlfray's lineage that the heir that eats too many marbles does not go on to have heirs of his own. Yes, and these men are idiots. They're all just idiots.
They eat a lot of marbles.
Theoretically, yes.
I mean, yeah, so like his father's father was probably the one with a lot of business sense that made all the money. And then the next generation lost half of it, and he's lost half of it or so by now. So the kid's going to be bankrupt, basically.
I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later, but they are obscenely rich.
It's going to take some time, though.
Yes. It ends up that the giants in the hills, they value a lot of things. They really do. But the giants, they have eyes for gemstones.
I'll be right back.
Yes. What they don't have any care for is silver. They just see it as a poor imitation of gold. So, generations ago, Lord Parlfray struck a deal. I will dispose of all of your unwanted silver, and in exchange, you will help me build my keep. And yes, it's that dumb. Filthy fucking rich.
Huh. Well.
So.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, if you keep on their good side and do whatever stupid tasks they have, you'll be able to stay fat and happy here like the rest of us.
All right.
Anyway, I'm late for my duties, and by duties I mean my mid-afternoon nap.
That sounds like a great idea.
You see, I'm wearing the red bow tie. Anyone wearing the red bow tie you refer to as Randy.
Randy, got it.
Yes.
I'll let the others
red bow
know.
tie is Randy. Blue bow tie is Bartholomew.
Okay. Red, Randy, blue, Bartholomew.
Yes.
Got it.
We color coded it by the yes. It's the only. I mean, really, they see the color of the bow tie and they don't even bother looking at our faces.
That's fair. I can appreciate that.
Anyway, farewell.
Hey, nice to see you, Randy.
Good.
Got a really dumb idea. Somewhere amidst this room, there must be a board I can pry loose or something like that,
Sure.
right? Just some piece of wood.
Sure.
I'm going to take that, and just on account of my starting gear for my level 0, I've got a small hammer.
Sure.
I'm thinking to take this piece of wood and this small hammer and see if I can track down where that Landon fellow is. And get him to pay for his first course in his health regiment.
Absolutely. You're looking around a little bit. Eventually you come across a servant like, "Excuse me, sir. My name is Randy. I'm one of the servants here as well. Could I help direct you somewhere? You seem lost."
Well, that's true. It's nice to meet you, Randy. This is a swell place.
Yes.
You and all your people are doing an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
I know you're going to think I'm an idiot for saying this, but I'm actually hoping to catch up with that the Landon kid.
Oh, yes. He has been locked back up in his tower. Please come this way. I'll escort you to him.
I appreciate your understanding.
Yes. And sure enough, he takes you to a separate wing in this keep. And there's the, door into this tower section. And it's just got those baby-proof, like, doorknob plastic things where you gotta, like, pinch and turn a certain way. That's all it's got on it to keep Landon in his tower. So he just opens the door and escorts you in.
Right.
I trust you're able to operate this method of door opening.
Yes. Also, I'll give you a gold to stand by in case I screw it up.
Very well. I will wait right here.
I'm not smart, but Farbauti's aware he's not smart.
Sure. Yeah, you start wandering around. You find Landon. He's got a leather, bouncy ball, and, he's throwing it at a wall. He catches it maybe, 15% of the time.
Nice.
As it bounces back at him.
Oh, there, young fella. Something your father was saying back there kind of struck a chord with me.
Yeah,
man. My dad always used to tell me that I was a stupid piece of shit and I never amount to nothing.
Oh.
Because he was a great fucking stonemason, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't expect nothing of me. But me, I'm stubborn as shit, right?
Oh.
I never stop. Never, ever. And the first step of being able to take a man's head off with a single swing? Yeah, I've got this big heavy fucker right here now, right? But you know what I started with?
Yeah.
I started with this.
Oh, wow.
I'll take out the small hammer.
That's a weird
the
fork,
board.
man.
It is a weird fork because, in fact, it's a hammer. It's a devious secret.
Oh, shit.
It's so secret that if any of my dwarven kin knew I was teaching you this, they'd kill me.
Oh, God, it's a secret?
It's secret. So, take this hammer. Keep it secret. Keep
Okay.
it safe.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
That's right. And this here board. Now,
Yeah?
seeing as we're good friends and all,
Yeah.
this first tier of the training, it's only gonna be 40 gold. Super cheap.
Oh. Okay, yeah. I got that much.
Right. So here's the thing. You can't just be strong in one hand. It's gotta be strong in both. Every morning, I want you to take this hammer. You gotta learn to and I'll Farbauti will actually try to teach him as much as you can to actually pivot your hips and
Sure.
lean your arms in.
Yeah.
But really, it's just swinging this tiny hammer at a little board. You're gonna do a fucking 100 with this arm, and then a fucking 100 with this arm,
Sure.
and you're gonna do 100 with each arm 7 times a day for the first week, and then after 2 weeks, you're gonna start doing 8 times, and then so on. You keep doing that for 3 months, and when you get to the point that your arms don't feel like they're gonna fall off, and you think you can do it without feeling like you're gonna die, that's when you find me, and we go to tier 2.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Totally. I got your money over here. And he
Right.
goes over and he grabs this, chest. He's struggling and he just dumps it out across his bed. I'm pretty
Nice.
sure it's at least 40. It's a couple hundred gold there.
It's a couple shy, but that's all right. Because I like you.
Oh, thanks, man. Listen, I'll pay you the extra that I owe you once we hit tier 2.
Right. I trust you. But for what it's worth, Farbauti will take the time to actually try and teach him how to do a proper swing.
Yeah, go ahead and give
It's a
me...
little baby hammer, but he's going to try and...
Give me your D die.
Okay. Oh, nice. So I think that's a D4 right now, right?
Should be, yeah. Level 2.
Yeah. Okay. Can you look up a D die?
So I was actually reading about this the other day, and the answer is on an attack, no. For something like this, when I'm just using it, you're training your combat prowess to this kid, I'd allow it.
Because
You
I
wanna drop
would like to...
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take 4 of the fleeting, put that up to a 6. Because something about, the father calling him stupid...
Yeah, that
really strikes Farbauti.
Sure.
It's because Farbauti's pretty dumb too, but he worked really hard.
Nice. Yeah. Griffin also sent a good reminder too. We do have a pool of... Oh no. So Griffin, the way I'm doing the audience luck is when you all buy luck, I immediately dump them into their fleeting luck, which is why right now when I look at... Jeremy's got the highest fleeting luck. Oh, if Dan was here, he's got 9. But yeah, bleeding luck. Anyway, yeah, you do train him, and that, like you said, it hits that note, and it's actually, he's doing okay. Like, you kind of have to be kind of hands-on, like verbal instructions. He kind of struggles with like which side's left, which side's right, shit like that. But once you actually like kind of guide him through and like
fingers up, thumbs to the middle. The one that makes an L is your left. But you got to remember to put the thumbs to the middle. Some motherfuckers will do this shit and they'll try to trick you, right? Or they'll try to do this shit. If any fucker ever does that to you, you fucking brain him with your hammer, right?
You got it.
Always thumbs in the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you do it. And he starts picking it up. And it's like, I'll do it like increase more and more. And then like when my arms aren't tired anymore, level 2, man.
Right. They'll fucking make something of you.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking stupid. You're fucking determined.
That's
exactly.
it, man. I'm determined.
Right.
I'm gonna be a fucking hero someday, man.
Yeah, you are. Because you're gonna fucking outlive them all. And the one who lives the longest is a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you got to leave the area. The current, what does it say? Robbie, Ralph, Randolph? I don't fucking remember. What you got, Bert?
Randy.
I want to do one more thing while we have time in the rooms.
Sure.
This is an older castle, right?
What's that?
This is an older castle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been here for generations.
I want to find I know they're here, secret rooms between the walls so that you can spy on your guests.
Yes, absolutely you do. Halflings don't naturally have that, which is fine, which means I'll just take an intelligence test.
Okay, we got anything to use on this? Because this might prove to be very useful to us.
So yeah, if you're looking for, we've got a banked reroll left.
Okay.
And then whatever you've got for luck.
All right. Well, here we go. Intelligence check. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
16's good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, sure enough, it takes you not that long at all. Like, you've been around the block, you know about these things. And eventually you find a like corner section of the wall in your room. And it's got a little knot hole that you can see looks a little different in the wood. You just poke your finger, you hear a latch, and the whole like corner just pivots, dumping you out into a series of hidden passages behind the walls. And like you move around, you can look in each of your friends' rooms, you can move between different wings. Like there's a huge maze-like complex hidden in the walls of this castle that you have figured out how to gain access to.
So I do want to take some time then and kind of map it out so that I can get from here to there whenever I need to.
Yeah, go ahead. If you're taking time to map it out, go ahead and give me another intelligence test. That is
look at that!
holy shit. Griffin, holy shit, he threw 3 troubles at me. That is amazing. Bert just got a critical fucking success. Yeah, you've got your little bit of parchment, you got your pen, you're going through, and you've got a really solid understanding of the layouts and how these things relate to the different rooms. Like, yeah, not traversing the secret space is not going to be a problem for you.
Cool.
All right. Dinner time rolls around.
Would we all kind of gather out? I'll kind of try to like bring everyone kind of close in and be like, hey, so like there's a buttload of servants here, but they don't really, the Lord doesn't really like pay attention to who they are. So there's like way more of them than there needs to be, but they're all making bank. They're all pretty happy. If you see one wearing a red bow tie, you call him Randy. Blue bow tie, you call him Bartholomew. And they just kind of swap out, and yeah, they're also the guards and everything else. Like when they want to walk around. So,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do the servants even look similar?
No. God, no.
So if you just have the outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look for a servant real quick.
Yeah, sure. You find a blue servant with let's say a green bow tie this time.
Okay.
Jerry.
Yeah, 3 gold pieces. Can you give me an outfit with the same kind of bow tie as you?
Oh, you want a Jerry suit?
Yes, a Jerry suit if you could.
Give me a second. He kind of looks you up and down. Yeah, not a problem. Give me about 10 minutes.
All right.
And he brings you back a folded and pressed Jerry suit, which is the little butler outfit with the green bow tie.
Nice. This will come into use later to store it.
All right. But yeah, eventually servants show up. They have bibs for each of you. And they take you down to the dining hall.
Is there anything on the bib? Is it like
No, they're
lobster
clean.
claws or okay?
Yeah, just
I didn't know
clean.
if they were decorated.
They've got a little bit of like filigree and like lacing on them, but yeah, it's pretty plain. You
Can I
head
ask
down.
one more thing about with that nat 20?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Does it look like the corridors haven't been used in a long time, or does it look like they've had a lot of use?
They've had a lot of use.
Okay.
A lot of use. In fact, I'll say with that 20, I'm not going to say you get caught, but you do come across a group of servants.
That's what I would figure.
Yeah, just walking from one place to the other, just casual conversation.
Looks like a campus, probably.
It
Well,
really.
I'll warn you guys that these things exist and where they are in your rooms so that you can block the doors.
I don't think they're gonna attack us. They got a pretty sweet deal here.
Maybe, but
You never know.
if we're the ones that rock the boat,
I
who
don't plan to
knows
rock
what they
the
might
boat.
do?
Yeah, we don't want to fight 20 Jerrys all at the same time. That's a good point.
They
At
aren't just
At least
cherries.
leave them the upper hands. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, there's only
Thanks
ever
for
10
those
Jerrys.
bits.
So we know they're normal Jerrys. So I don't know if we've seen all the Jerrys. One of the
What?
Jerrys could be like in a test tube right now.
Oh shit!
Getting
Cloning them.
ready for his saga.
The Jerry saga. Anyway,
I want to stay on their good side. Their good
Yeah.
side.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you're escorted to the dining room. Huge table. With a smaller table off to the side. On
Says Jerry's on it.
one side of the table, you see Lord Parlfray. On the other side of the table, you see a younger woman, maybe in her mid-20s.
Number 8.
At the small table, you see Landon. And there are 4 chairs set kind of dispersed along this long table. Lord Parlfray stands up like, oh, yes, come. Please join. The meal is about to start.
I sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
And then a small group, maybe 7 or 8 servants come out. All sorts of food. They lay it out at the table. And the servants stay. And they start cutting your food. And then they start trying to feed you.
Oh, okay. Let's stop.
Except for the younger woman sitting at the far end of the table. None of the servants, they just set her food and she's eating herself. But you can see Landon, Lord Parlfray, they are spooning and feeding them like small children.
Yeah, that might be some of the problem there with his son.
I apologize. It's part of my culture and heritage. I'm forced to the salt of the earth. I have to scoop for myself, much like my forefathers dug for ore. I have to scoop my own food. It's
Yeah, it's like a religious thing with us too. We gotta, we gotta be humble by cutting our own food.
right.
I am completely
The father
letting them
can
feed
affirm
me.
this.
Yeah.
He's a man of gods and things.
Yes, these men are men of God. and I'm a man of my fist. So if you guys touch my food,
So
I
the
just look at
servants,
everybody.
the servants
I
are
grew up,
super
like-
cool about this. It's Sweeney, they will feed you, but
Yeah.
Farbauti, Gadsby, Colin, they're like, thank God this is so weird.
Okay, all right. This
You would
isn't
not
your- okay.
believe the number of times I have gotten bit while feeding Landon.
It's always my thumb every time.
It's not even on the hand I'm feeding him with.
Okay, it out.
The food's delicious though, fatty, rich, wonderful, served with a shitload of wine.
Mhm.
The meal is good, kind of awkward because there's two grown-ass men and a halfling being fed by other grown-ass men.
Well, here's a thanks to our host, his fine lady, also here in attendance, and to the spirited young Landon. Thank you very much for the hospitality.
Well, thank you. It's quite kind of you. Much. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, he goes
It's like
back.
fucking Bowser.
Look, I've never had the opportunity to have someone feed me, so I'm just enjoying it.
Sweeney,
Well,
give me.
I'm trying it out.
Sweeney, give me an intelligence test.
Ten?
Roll a 10. 10's fine. As you're kind of eating, taking this all in, and you see the young woman at the far end of the table give you a very intentional wink.
Wow, that. I will give her an intentional wink back.
The servant that's feeding you kind of catches it. He's like, but he keeps feeding you. And few minutes later, you feel something hit the side of your chair. And you look and you see she has kicked one of her shoes at you. Wink. Lord Parlfray is just way too into being fed. Like he's on the pudding course. Food's
So he's
just
probably two bottles
completely-
down by now.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm too stupid to notice this, because I'd be pissed if you fuck up our meal ticket.
Yeah.
I would be
like I'm
so pissed.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just eating.
I will
and then-
absolutely kick my shoe back at her.
She politely smiles. And that's kind of the end of the flirting there. I will say maybe if you kind of glance, occasionally you see her kind of stick her foot out, and she, in fact, has kind of wedged her foot. Well, you're halfling. You got big feet. You look over, and she's got her foot in your shoe.
I guess I'll like dangle her shoe off of my foot.
I just imagine the servants are like, "What the fuck is happening?"
The sad thing is now you have athlete's foot.
Probably.
Or worse.
It wouldn't be the first time. Like Sweeney was like a beggar before this. So.
Let's be honest. That's what
Yeah.
keeps the clerics in business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic away the gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Anyway. Cat the Dice Goblin, thanks for slapping those feet up on stream. Anyway, well, the first course was quite delicious.
Agreed.
On with the second course.
Oh shit! What?
And a different group of servers come out with a completely separate course. I mean, full meal, the first one was. This one is just as large. And they start trying to spoon feed all of you. Well, those who don't force it away.
Mm.
Do you all continue to eat?
for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Food's delicious. It's wonderful. Lord Parlfray takes a little break from eating. His face is just covered in different foods. He's greasy. It's gross. Oh, this all, if you must know, was built by my great-great-grandfather. The giants, they built it for him. You can see that's how they hung the chandelier that far. Only a giant can get up there to change the candles. Luckily, they're ever-burning magical candles. And I'm gonna say Farbauti, the servant next to you is just like, kind of like points at a rope, kind of like a little like pulley over on the wall.
Oh, I know.
Studio magic, I see.
Yes, I've never had to have those candles changed once in my entire life. My great-great-grandchildren will still be dining under the same light as we are now. It's quite wonderful.
He's never given it a second thought, has he?
Anyway, I forgot to introduce this. Down at the far end of the table is my lovely wife, Matilda. She is my 8th wife. I actually met her back when she was my daughter-in-law, but poor Landon got in trouble, so I had to take away some of his things.
His wife.
Oh, at this point, I'm totally gonna take Landon on my wing.
That was the most Zeus shit I've ever heard.
It really
Oh God.
Now do you have a problem with me flirting with her?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
weird.
Anyway, she used to dine closer to me, but she gets the shakes something fierce, and it never fails. Put a knife or fork in her hand, and it just shakes right out of hand and flies right in my face. I swear every time.
Yep.
So now she has to eat down there. But it's fine, isn't it, sweetie? And Matilda's just like, yes, dear, winks at Sweeney. Everything's fine down here.
And then the butter knife goes flying.
It doesn't. But that would have been hilarious. Yeah. Anyway. Well, I hate to say it, but I am quite full. I think we're going to have to cancel the 3rd and 4th courses for tonight.
Oh, thank God.
No
did
one
you
will think any
all
less
save
of
room
you.
for dessert, though?
Of course we did. We're not primitives by any means.
Oh, that's
We
fair.
wouldn't want to insult you.
Another
love
round of
dessert.
servants come out, and they each bring and set in front of you like a 3-tiered fucking like chocolate cake. Please enjoy. This part is the part I enjoy the most, because we can drop the formalities and actually feed ourselves. It's quite enjoyable.
As
And
tradition.
he just slams his face into the cake and just starts fucking eating. He pops up. It helps if you remember to hold your breath and don't try and breathe through your nostrils while you're eating it. Face right back
Sweeney?
into it.
Sweeney will make pointed eye contact with the lady at the end of the table
Yeah.
and then bury his face in.
Oh.
She watches you do that. She is eating with like a fork, and she took a little slice of the cake off. It's very. She watches you bury your face in this fucking cake. Kind of looks around the room. Lands on Colin. Colin, she gives you a wink.
Oh no. No. Oh shit. I have to be nice to her.
Yeah, you
Yes,
do.
you do.
Oh fuck.
Your
Colin.
God demands you wink back.
You
Yeah,
feel
wink
something
back.
hit the side of your chair.
Oh.
You look down and it is one of her shoes.
Can I will myself to just go to the kitchen real quick?
Will yourself? What do you mean? Like you can just get up
Like-
and go to the kitchen.
Okay, I'm going to do that if I could.
Yeah, you very awkwardly, uncomfortably leap up, run towards the kitchen.
What's the most flammable thing in the kitchen?
There is an entire wall of different alcohols. It looks like they use for cooking.
Don't you?
Is
dare
there like a
commit alcohol
table or
abuse.
something?
In the kitchen? Yeah, there's a big prep table.
I grabbed one of the bottles. I assume they let me grab one of the bottles.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of servants in here. They don't give two shits.
Oh yeah, and I'm super nice about this as I'm grabbing this bottle of alcohol. And I take my coin purse, which should have definitely has
You see
50
Matilda
coins.
stand up and excuse herself.
Oh, thank God. So I get this coin purse with 50 gold pieces and I douse it in alcohol.
Okay.
And I yell to the Chaos Titan as I light it on fire and throw it on the table to cause a fire.
You yell to the Chaos Titan. You
I'm
throw
performing a
burning
sacrifice.
bag of money onto the table. What are you doing with this?
I'm doing the cleric sacrifice to hopefully remove my disapproval.
Do you need a roll for that, or do you just get to do it?
I think it's kind of up to your discretion if it works.
Give me a personality test.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
No, I think if you burn a certain amount, it does work.
Full concentration for every 50 gold piece cancels 1 point of normal disapproval range. But I don't know if that cancels out my effect, though. I'm still going to do it, though. Yeah, I'm still doing it, definitely. So you want me to do a personality?
Give me just a moment here. Let's see. That is on page 122.
Oh, burp. Burpy burps.
You know what? If you can get rid of all your disapproval, it'll work.
Oh, okay. So that should be the only disapproval I have. So I should be good then, right?
You torch and destroy your bag of coins. The fire flickers up with this unnatural intensity as the coins melt and burn a hole through this huge prep table and start like sizzling their way into the floor like acid.
You made thermite.
And you can feel this burden lift off of your shoulders. You're
Bless the
free.
Chaos Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Bless the Chaos Titan.
Now what are you going to do,
All right.
man? As Matilda steps inside. Oh, it's hot in here.
What is the nicest way for me to say this? Fuck no. And I just walk past her.
I've never.
Yeah, you're damn right you never.
And you go back and you sit back at the table. You all see Matilda return a moment later, scowling at Colin. As she sits down and she winks at you, Sweeney.
I'm like
I wink
Opal
back.
from Color Purple right now. I'm just laughing.
Yeah. All right. Eventually, the meal ends, and you all retire for the night. We're at time, so this is where we'll wrap it. I will say that you all are resting and very well pampered tonight. So, when you heal, you'll get to heal a D3 rather than just the regular one. And for any attribute points, you will also get to heal a D3. And I'll tell you what. Why don't each of you go ahead and take a D3 for luck as well?
Ooh, hell yeah.
And we will pick up next session. Parlfray's Keep. The next morning, you all have been hired to go figure out what the fuck's going on with this zombie problem. Yeah. Well, we do our close and plugs, and then we'll make like trees and get the fuck out of here. Bert, you want to start us off?
Sure. Doing something this Friday, probably BX Dungeons and Dragons, some classic BX. This Saturday on Goodman Games, we are down a player, so we're not going to finish off our Weird Frontiers, but I will be running a Dungeon Crawl Classic adventure.
Nice.
For the folks. And I don't know about this Sunday yet. We'll see. Probably something
Cool.
I'm still traumatized from last Sunday, you see.
What
So,
did we do
we'll
last Sunday? Oh, God.
What did you do? What did you do, Chuck?
That was our fucking taco truck episode, man. We were fucking menaces. It was amazing. So good.
Yeah, check out Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com.
There you
Yeah,
go.
almost 15 years worth of podcasting
It's
goodness.
getting up there, man.
Nice.
Very cool. Jeremy, what do you got?
Aaron Reese on Patreon. Comics, maps, tokens, other cool stuff. Check it out.
Very nice. John, what do you got?
I will plug. Check out the YouTube channel for Defenders of Kobold. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's new episodes of Oops All Goblins. We recorded some more this past weekend. Great fun. It just keeps rolling. And then also, we got a big old backlog of all kinds of other stuff on there. I know some folks in chat. Go check out our Dead Sun run and some other stuff that we did because it's all great.
Yeah, it is.
Lots of DCC chaos.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool. Alex, you want to make any noise?
I don't do too much anything. I'm definitely here on Wednesdays. Every once in a while, you can catch me on the Discord for different Defenders of Kobold, though. So, fun place to be.
Yeah, there you go. All right. And as far as we go here on the Defenders of Kobold Twitch, this Friday, running Dragonbane. John will be there for that. That's all from this crew. Saturday at 1 p.m. over on Grim and Perilous Plays, I'm running some Forbidden Lands for the crew over there. Like Bert said, Saturday night, Goodman Games official. And we'll be back here next Wednesday. Hopefully the Pitchfork will have returned. And you all can continue to milk Lord Parlfray for every single coin that he's worth. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I fucking got. So until we see you next time, fuck pasta and go eat some potatoes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Fine. I mean, slap your spaghetti. Fuck your pasta.
Fuck pasta.